Welcome back to AM Northwest. The Sundance Prize-winning documentary Life After explores the quality of life for people with disabilities and how complex the right to die issue really is.
They got back to me and said, "We're too busy killing other people to come kill you today. Try again later." They said if I'm still interested, I should reapply in 3 to 6 months.
And have you reapplied?
No.
Why not?
Because the situation has vastly improved from that time. Provisionally, there are 2 separate programs that offer funding for home care hours. Combined, it's basically just enough to give me the kind of support that I would need to remain in the community.
And we welcome the director of Life After, Reid Davenport, and producer Colleen Cassingham. Good morning, you two. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us home.
So talk to me about why it was important to do this documentary that is so very thought-provoking. Reid?
I think in diving into this issue of life and death as it pertains to disability, a lot of other issues pop up, and they all affect disabled people, namely in the form of discrimination in healthcare and government support and lack of professional opportunities. So I really saw this as a way of exposing all these different political factors that work against disabled people.
Colleen, for you?
Sure. I was really drawn to this film and the issues that it raises. On the surface, it's a film about assisted dying. On a much deeper level, it's about the ways we do and don't value disabled lives. On the surface, before making this film with Reid, I thought I knew where I stood on the issue of assisted dying. To me, I thought it was an issue of bodily autonomy and choice, and it seemed pretty simple to me. But actually, I learned that there's much more nuance that needs to be taken into account. And the film, assisted dying is sort of a backdoor issue into looking at all of the ways that disabled people are denied the means to thrive and to create lives of their own design. And so for me, it expanded what I think about autonomy. What I now believe autonomy means is a whole host of ways that society is structured to protect the dignity and the care and the equity of every person. Elizabeth Bouvet was a disabled Californian woman who, in the 1980s, sought the right to die, purportedly because of her disability. But what the film uncovers over the course of its runtime, as Reid and I search for what happened to her, is that we learn that the reason she wanted to end her life back in the 80s were really about the ways that she was denied access to healthcare, the ways that she was legislated into poverty, the ways that she was excluded from participating fully in society, as many disabled people are. And so her sort of historical case offered a lot to unpack and resonated deeply with many stories that we uncovered in the present day as well. These issues haven't changed as much as we might hope. Ableism is still deeply embedded in the ways that we don't value disabled lives.
What can an individual person do after watching this film and realizing it's not as simple as we thought? What can we do? Can we work to change laws? Can we work to stop ableism? What can we do?
Yeah, I think that some things that people can do are, especially in this moment where things like Medicaid and Medicare and vital support services are under threat. These are things that people depend on to live and thrive. So fighting for those sort of basic necessities are really important right now. And then the other thing I hope that people take away is simply to reframe what disability means. It's a natural part of the human experience, and we should be supporting that as such. So to have the conversation with your friend or family member around the kitchen table to bring these issues to the conversation instead of ignoring them is a crucial first step.
Absolutely. Again, I say it's an incredibly thought-provoking film. Reid and Colleen, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
We want to tell everyone Life After premieres November 3rd on PBS's Independent Lens. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.